Hey, what's up, brother? I just wanted to give you a couple examples so you can see kind of how this works. So here's a lead flow coming in for a project. So again, running ads and connecting it. This is a speed to lead. So it comes in, messages them immediately. You know, they said, hey, you know, what works best with your schedule? So it's smart. They said tomorrow, right? So tomorrow. And then it said, hey, we have a few slots available for tomorrow, right? So I just want to show you, like, point out some things. So then they said, well, none of those work. No problem. Is there another day that works? So they said tomorrow afternoon. So these are real examples of how it's smart, because it gave morning appointments and the person said, no, that doesn't work for me. How about tomorrow afternoon? So then it said, here, there's some tomorrow afternoon. I mean, it's awesome. 1:30. So it booked it, showed up to the schedule. Team can go out and do that. So then it asks like what they're looking for. Now they already apply, you know, in this scenario they already were interested in a specific ad, but then it gave some more information. So that was pretty cool there. Real live example. This is kind of what it looks like. You know, you're going to have a lead form on the web page that we would get, as well as a chat bot, so they can chat, or which ultimately takes them to the AI function anyway. Or they can do the lead form, and we can look at, you know, how that would be on the landing page that you did. I want to show you for the recruiting. So here's an example of a lead flow coming in for recruiting, right? So the idea is, you know, here's a position. They do a 15-minute screening call, and you know, it just kind of coordinates the time. The person picks the time that they want to do it, books it, handles it, then asks for like what they've done previously, like what equipment have you operated. So here's some information about, you know, what it did, and so going into the meeting, you're kind of, it just handles all the nonsense, right? Pretty cool. So this is one that I showed you, or was telling you about the pre-treat. Again, pretty cool, where we, you know, pushed out a message saying, hey, no pre-treat. Then the person got back and said, hey, you know, and then it like went on and had like a conversation. So again, pretty cool. Here's another one that I think was, you know, just shows kind of the in-depth thinking or problem solving of it. A newer staff member who was recruited on the system, then sometimes they still talk to the system. It's kind of funny, right? So, you know, they said, what's their rate of pay? When's pay? Like, what's the pay period? When's the next pay? And then, are there things around to do around the shop? So those are some, like, they're deep questions. Like, your probably office person doesn't know those questions. Like, most people, they'd be like, oh, I don't know, I got to check with somebody. So AI gets back. This singles AI. Pay period, you know, Sunday through Thursday. That was correct. The next pay date was December 27th. Again, I'm showing you like things that are fresh. And then it like said there could be things around the shop. It took the database of other responses and things, and it pulled it together, and it answered their questions. Then the guy's like, well, do you do paper or direct deposit? We do direct deposit. Do you prefer paper checks? Just let us know. Rather do direct deposits. Then you can text, you know, give us the form information. So even if it's not perfect, like maybe you don't like this, and you say, hey, we'll send you something. But here, a great example, like if it asks to send the information, that's one thing that you have to do. And if you do direct deposit, let's say, you could just send that over to your person without not even talking to that quote onboarding. So it's kind of onboarding in this scenario, which is kind of awesome. So hopefully you find this, you know, beneficial. You know, the more it goes, the smarter it gets. And these are pretty complex questions when you look at them. So it kind of becomes an office manager, account manager, sales, lead. You know, just it does a lot on the pro version, and that's the